Today I'm only going to read the first chapter, The Tiara Club, Princess Charlotte and the Birthday Ball. Hi, I'm Charlotte, Princess Charlotte. I'm very pleased to meet you, and I'm so glad you're going to keep me company at the Princess Academy. It's a very special school for special princesses, and I don't know how Princess Perfecta or Princess Florine got in, but you're exactly right. So, welcome to the Academy. I've been wondering if you ever had one of those days when absolutely everything goes wrong. You have? Well, my very first day at the Princess Academy was just like that. Chapter 1. I stood in the doorway and stared. I'd never seen a school dormitory before, and I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a long, thin room, and although the walls were lovely rose pink, it was so empty. Just 6 cupboards, 6 chairs, and 6 beds arranged in neat and tidy rows. And then a thought hit me. Zonk. I was going to have to share with 5 other princesses. I gasped. I did my best to pretend it was a sort of cough, but it wasn't easy. And then I saw something else, and my mouth dropped open, and I totally couldn't close it. Not one of the beds had satin sheets. They were plain white cotton. They looked very sparkly clean, but all the same, how could any princess be expected to sleep on plain cotton sheets? Now, dear, unpack your things and make yourself at home. Queen Gloria smiled at me as if everything was perfectly normal, and with me by the bed by the window. You're the first here in Rose's room, but the other princesses will be arriving any minute. They're all lovely girls, and I'm sure you'll be great friends. My new head teacher waved again as she swept away, her long velvet skirt brushing the floor as she went. Thank you, Your Majesty, I said as politely as I could, but my heart was thumping. I hurried to the window and looked out, and I was just in time to see my father's golden coach glittering in the sunshine before it turned to the corner of the driveway and disappeared. If I hadn't heard someone coming up the stairs, I'll howl my eyes out. I mean, what was this place? I'd been reading up about the Royal Palace Academy for the preparations of perfect princesses for ages. The brochure was full of pictures of sweeping staircases and a magical lake with swans floating on their own reflections. Best of all, there was the Princess Academy annual birthday ball. It looks fabulous. Imagine the most wonderful birthday ball
손가락으로 대면서 해. 손가락으로
with
하면서 해.
a
이렇게.
dark blue sky lit by millions of tiny sparkly stars, and lots of the most beautiful princesses in lovely dresses twirling around and around the floor. And it all happened on the very first evening of the new school year. I'd been dreaming about the birthday ball. I couldn't so imagine every turnings as I drifted onto the dance floor. I decided that my dress would be soft pink with lots of swirly petticoats, and my tiara would be so sparkly that everyone would be completely dazzled. No one will ever notice my hair was a little bit mousy, and my nose wasn't exactly perfect. Because if I was at the Princess Academy birthday ball, then I would be beautiful too. I nagged and nagged Mom and Dad until they said I can go to the academy, and then nagged a whole lot more until Mom agreed to let me have the dress I imagined. It wasn't exactly right, but it was a very nearly. I counted every single day until the beginning of term. But as I stared miserably out of the window, I knew I made a huge mistake. Queen Gloria was scary, and the school was too big. The dormitory was horrid. I didn't want to share the room with anyone, and let alone 5 girls I never ever met. I decided I absolutely had to run away at once. "Hello," said a voice from the doorway, and I turned, blinking hard to whoever